What's going on, guys? It's Tom Talks on Wrestling and welcome back to another video. I'm so sorry it's taken me 10 days to upload a video. My uploads have been very inconsistent as of late. It's just because of uni work. It's really starting to catch up to me, and I've had a lot of work, but I found the time to make this video. So back in TNA's heyday, a criticism they always used to receive was that they copied WWE. Whether it be Eric Young winning the TNA World title right after Daniel Bryan did in WWE, or Abyss, as awesome as he was, really just being a copy of Mankind and Kane if they combined and had a baby. But there have been times where WWE have copied TNA, and today we're going to be looking at the time that they decided to copy one of TNA's worst storylines. And yeah, this is it. We're going to be looking at the time that WWE recreated one of TNA's worst ever angles. This is WWE's recreation of Claire Lynch. But before we do get into it, be sure to subscribe with notifications on right now. Literally, click subscribe right now and click the notification bell right now, this second, okay? Okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get into the video. First of all, let me do a very quick recap of what Claire Lynch was. Claire Lynch is a topic that I'll most likely not be doing a full video on for the foreseeable future, because it's just been covered to death on YouTube, so there's really not much that I can add to the conversation. Anyway, allow me to explain what the Claire Lynch storyline was. During 2012, Daniels and Kaz would interrupt AJ Styles' matches, saying that they're going to expose AJ Styles' secrets, and Daniels eventually revealed photos and videos of AJ with Dixie Carter as they entered a motel room together, as well as a phone call between the two about a secret meeting. AJ and Dixie Carter eventually decided to go public with their big secret, whatever it was, and as AJ was trying to convince Dixie to not reveal it, despite initially wanting to go public with it in the first place, a random woman then entered the ring, and she identified herself as a pregnant drug addict trying to get clean with the help of AJ and Dixie without anyone finding out. So why AJ and Dixie were trying to help a random woman get clean is beyond me, but fair enough, more power to them. The next week, Daniels told Dixie that AJ was the father to Claire Lynch's baby. Then Claire Lynch herself turned heel when she joined Daniels in accusing AJ of being the father and getting her pregnant, to which AJ repeatedly denied. Claire then provided some photographic evidence, which were just pictures of her on top of a passed out AJ that suggested she had had sex with him non-consensually. Brilliant stuff. AJ then challenged Daniels to a match where, get this, if AJ lost, he would own up to fathering Claire's baby. However, if he won, he would take a paternity test. I think this might be worse than when Dominic's custody was fought over by Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero on a ladder match. I think it might be worse. But lo and behold, AJ would win the match and he would take the paternity test. However, TNA had to abruptly end the storyline after the real-life identity of the actress of Claire Lynch was found out by fans of TNA. TNA fans began sending her hate and commenting not so nice things on her social media posts, and because of it she would have to leave the company in order for this to not hinder her acting career. And on the episode of Impact where Daniels and Kaz were meant to reveal the test results, an attorney on behalf of Claire Lynch appeared and read a statement that all the info was fabricated and that Claire, Kaz and Daniels had blackmailed AJ, that he was indeed not the father, and thus put an end to the horrible Claire Lynch storyline. Interestingly enough, years later, Bruce Pritchard mentioned that the original plan was indeed to have AJ and Dixie having an affair, but it was nixed after, get this, after Dixie's parents kept being asked by their friends at the country club if Dixie and AJ had hooked up for real. Are you serious? That is the most lol TNA thing I have ever read. They nixed it because Dixie's parents' friends got worried. Come on, you can't make this stuff up. But yeah, that was a quick wrap up of the awful storyline that was Claire Lynch. It's easily one of the most well known TNA angles just due to how terrible it is and how widely referenced it was and still is to this day on the internet. If you want to see a video that covers the entire angle in detail, I would highly recommend watching Wrestling with Regrets video on the topic. Of course, after this video. So now let's begin where WWE recreated it. We start at WrestleMania 30 in 2014, where Daniel Bryan overcame the odds, first defeating Triple H and then defeating Randy Orton and Batista in a triple threat match to win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. From there, he would have a feud with Kane, where he saw him retaining the title at Extreme Rules against Kane. However, in May of 2015, Daniel Bryan injured his neck and had to get surgery on it, and effectively was going to have to relinquish the WWE title. His wife Brie Bella and Stephanie McMahon would soon get involved, and Stephanie would create an ultimatum that if Daniel Bryan didn't vacate the title at Payback, then Brie would be fired. But then WWE themselves just vacated the title before Payback anyway, so nice. Then at Payback, Brie Bella would quit the company in support of her husband, which made no sense as she didn't need to. I mean, Brie, the title had already been vacated, so the ultimatum isn't there anymore. What was the point in that? After Brie quit, Stephanie McMahon would begin punishing Nikki Bella, Brie's sister, in retaliation against Brie Bella by placing Nikki in handicap matches and stacking the odds against her in matches when Nikki basically just got beaten up and destroyed. This went on for about a month or two until Brie returned to TV on the July 21st episode of Raw, sitting in the front row in support of her sister Nikki. Stephanie would come out and slap Brie in the face, leading to her getting arrested later in the night, as in kayfabe, she's technically just attacked a fan in attendance. The next week on Raw, Brie Bella came out and said that she would drop the charges against Stephanie if Stephanie rehired her and gave her a match at SummerSlam, which Stephanie accepted, so I don't understand what the point in quitting in the first place was. So yeah, the builds to this match has been very unorthodox and bizarre, and you might be wondering, when does the Claire Lynch recreation come into play? Well, that's coming up for you. Here it is. On the August 11th episode of Raw, Stephanie McMahon brought out Megan Miller, who you might recognize as current NXT superstar Chelsea Green. Megan Miller was Daniel Bryan's supposed physiotherapist who confessed to having an affair with Daniel Bryan. And at this time, no pun intended, she was very green and was not good on the mic compared to how she is now, and so the delivery was not the greatest. I mean, she delivered some of the worst fake crying I have ever seen. Same with Stephanie, she fake cried horribly. As well as this, promos had never exactly been Brie Bella's strong suit, so this whole angle was just a recipe for disaster. Infuriated, Brie would come out and ask if Stephanie had paid her to say this and deny that this had ever happened, which I should state she did not say on the microphone. And then Stephanie got on the mic and said Daniel Bryan called Brie a dead fish? What? Brie would then slap Chelsea, which according to Chelsea burst her eardrum and then attacked Stephanie. Oh, and then she got arrested for attacking Chelsea because Chelsea wasn't a wrestler or an employee in the company. Great stuff here. This segment was horrible and totally unnecessary. Let's present all the issues. First of all, Brie Bella is not a good actor, nor is Chelsea at the time. Brie denied that Daniel Bryan did this, but didn't even say this on the mic, so the live crowd didn't even hear Brie deny it, nor did the fans watching at home unless their TV was loud enough. As well as this, when it's your top babyface like Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles, it's either A, very obvious that the conclusion is the heel is lying about them doing it, or B, if they did actually do it and did cheat on their partner, then they are turning heel. They're turning their top babyface heel in the worst possible way. So yeah, following this, Brie Bella would face Stephanie McMahon at SummerSlam, which saw Nikki Bella turn on Brie to give Stephanie the win. Brie Bella and Nikki Bella would then start feuding, with Nikki saying she wished Brie died in the womb, and then after about 2 months of feuding, they got back together and became a team again. So there were 2 arrests in this storyline. There was cheating, there was her quitting, There was her feuding with her sister. This whole 6-month combination, all for Nikki Bella and Brie Bella to just continue as normal, pretty much. And yeah, that's going to do it for this video, guys. So if you did enjoy, then be sure to smack that like button and let me know what video you'd like to see next. My next video should hopefully be about King of the Mountain. So let me know if you're interested in that, because I put a poll up. If you do want to vote in that poll, it's still up. It's in the community tab. So you could change the result. It could either be a video about King of the Mountain, Elevation X. What were the other ones I put? Oh my god, I'm so unprofessional. Elevation X, the Lockbox Challenge, and what was it? Hard 10. Hard 10. That's it. That's what it was. But yeah, I'm rambling in this outro as always. Smack the like button, subscribe with notifications on, follow me on Twitter at Talks of Wrestling, my Instagram's at Anton Bell, my second channel is coming back soon, I promise you, and yeah, I'll see you all soon in the next video, which hopefully isn't going to be 10 days again. Goodbye, and keep on rolling.